I've known about Quindaro for a long, long time, and I don't even know when the first time it was referenced to me, but I think last week I went 2 weeks ago, I went looking to, I've always seen the statue of John Brown up there, and I went and I met a man that was involved, I think originally back when they were trying to get this designation a few years ago, and he was telling me just wonderful little stories about it. And we talked a little bit, I took some pictures, and I went home, and then a week later, somebody defaced a monument to John Brown. And I just, it just makes you realize that these kinds of struggles have many different faces, and if poetry can be one of the ways that we get to it, to make a better thing happen, then this is what we do. Just real quickly, the poem is based on the survivors of the Amistad conflict, because it was a conflict. I use a phrase in here called bombacine, and I'll just describe what bombacine is. It's a twill fabric of a silk or rayon warp in worsted filling, oft dyed black for morning wear, and that of which a lawyer's gown is made. If you go to the archives, you can actually find narratives of the original 52 that came on the Amistad. And so this is a poem basically acknowledging the history, because oftentimes we hear about the events, the slave trade, the colonization of Africa, but there are very few names that are left to us. And so this poem talks about that. A man walks the promenade down to the bay, stares across the shirtless sea, tells you that on the ship's forward hatch was found a naked corpse, cold and stiff, eyes wide and mouth agape, as if to speak once before being enveloped in the pall of bombacine. On the top deck overflow naked bodies, possessions less. Freedom is a captive suit, worn casual, begrudgingly bestowed. Bodies huddled on the deck, bodies modeled on the brink of falling down the gutters, dressed, chained, and dragged to the whims of caprice and argument. A man wants to know why 4,000 citizens a day will pay 12 cents each to catch a glimpse of Africans in a blessed cage, more than will line up at the zoo on a warm midsummer day. Delegations form about the exotic port, instruments fall out of bags, slips of theories burst from lips, hands cup crowns and lay on prayers. From the ivy walls, palms measure domes and knots reap the danger in red-tinged eyes. Savage arguments declare a subspecies in the midst of gales, shouts, and laughter, while some ask, what is the nature of property? A naked corpse knows fate lies between the ears and conscience of men disposed in panel chambers and powdered wigs, enveloped in billowing robes of bombacine. In the bay, deckmates walk the stains, set new pitch and paint, prepare the ship to sail. Beneath their breath they growl and mutter, nothing matters when the scents are deep and rotting. A man walks into a port, a ship's manifest, a record, trim precisely stated, the cargo secured and valued more than dark bodies bundled in the hold. Seeking his due, a man demands to know the cost of raisins, vermicelli, bread, rice, cotton, silk, crepe, calicos, fancy goods, glass, beads, hardware, bridles, saddles, holsters, pictures, looking glasses, books, fruit, olives, and olive oil. Obsidian is not his interest, not while governing bodies argue the precise nature of savages, while blessed guardians of a foul order, wrapped in silk robes, divide the spoils. Q stands astride a pagan and a Christian God. As men debate finer points of law, a man is free when he claims his freedom. No man is free when he kills for what is not his. A man is property when men invest in him. Governments lay claims. When politicians ordain interest in the lives of men, slaves are made on slimmer strands than a spider's web. Q argues of a land across the waves, sees remnants of life spent lapping on the shore like the folds of a mother's dress, quilt, silk dyed, black for mourning, wrapped willy-nilly about her legs, while eyes search the blue expanse far out beyond the bay of Freedom Town. A 51 that sailed into Connecticut, 35 made their way back, dressed in the captor's clothes, brocade brocades, petticoats, stuffed shirts, tight vests, leather shoes, and woolen soles. When they touched the sands of Freedom Town, some threw off their clothes, celebrated in heathen dancing and licentious abandon to the consternation of missionaries wrapped in robes of black and flowing bombasine. Kimbo says that in Mendiland, when people die, their spirits roam, but where he does not know. He knows Berna made axes, hoes, knives, and planted rice, went looking for his child and wife. Bar too once saw an elephant 10 moons from the slaver's post. Grabo was born in Mendi country, 2 moons' journey from the harbor. Wanyok recalled that in Saliba he caught fish big as men. Juan was born in Mambui, sold with his wife to a Spaniard. Fuliwa left 5 brothers somewhere in Mendiland. Pai was a great hunter. He had killed 5 leopards and 3 elephants. A leopard skin hung on his hut. Fukiwulu, son of Pai, had a depression in his skull. Bao paid for his wife with 10 cloths, 1 goat, 1 gun, and plenty of mats. Ba planted rice in the high country. Shule remembered a large river ran from Gisi across Mendiland. Bagna lived in Kono country, planted rice with his brother. Kale was on his way to buy rice 2 moons from Lomboko. Kina was born in Simahu and sold to Luis in Lomboko. Moru traveled 20 sons to Lomboko. Fakina was 10 sons walking to Lomboko. Fagina, born in Bombali, in Mendi country, had the pox, soaked himself in oil for a cure. Angahoni gave 20 cloths and 1 shawl for his wife. Jaboy had a wife and 1 child, was a slave to Gilus for 10 years. Fabana had 2 wives and 1 child. Sukuma hoped to see his family waiting at her house in Sansungadu. Barry came from Gula, 10 miles from the river Baba. Forney was planting rice when he was taken. Berna came from the high country, had seen leopards and elephants. Kali was a small boy stolen from the street. Pungwani was sold for a coat. Sesi was a blacksmith, made axes, hoes, and knives. Went looking for 3 brothers, a sister, 3 children, and a wife. And Dama was taken in the road by 20 men. Teme was a young girl stolen in the night. Kagne was a young girl pawned for a debt her father never paid, as was Margru, another girl. 8 died in New Haven. Fa, Twa, We, Lu, Wa, Kaba, Kapeli, Yamomi, Kone. Shuma said a prayer over Tua's corpse. Now Tua dead, God takes Tua. We are left behind. No one can die at once. Kimball recalls Sinkyu said, the distance from Mani to Lomboko is 10 suns or days. Sinkyu walked alone to find the colonial ways in force. His wife and children gone, slaves themselves were killed. No one comes back home from so far away. No one welcomed them. No one believed their stories because no one survives such things. Kimball says they are all dead.